are you? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Byron. My artistic name is Byron Lines from Guatemala City.
So who are you? What's your name?
I have two names.
Okay.
My name is Armulo,
Okay.
and that's my male's name, and my female name is Teresa.
Okay, cool. Where did you grow up?
I grew up here downtown in San Jose, Costa Rica.
Okay. What did you? What was your family like growing up? Did you have a mother and a father and siblings, or?
Yeah, I do have a. Yeah, we were. We were.
Yeah.
I don't know. My English is
Yeah.
perfect. We were like a regular family back in the 80s. I grew up, and happens that here rules Catholicism and machismo.
Yeah.
So I was raised like under those like perspectives of life, which is very common in Latin America, and now I think it has been changing that, but not much. It's like
That's what some people have been
it's
saying.
our
They've been
gap,
talking
I
to.
guess. It's our account with Costa Rica back in 2014. I showed my art on an international exhibition representing Costa Rica with them back in 2016. And I don't know if I can say names or brands on this stuff. It's
You
fine.
do whatever you want.
But yeah, they were like my in the thing you jump to get somewhere else.
Yeah.
But art, it's something like deep.
Yeah.
And even though that was my kind of job, because I used to assist the director of that ONG, and I end up doing an investigation of myself from the subconscious, because it's surrealism,
Yeah.
and the female inside me start popping up on everything, in every piece I was doing, from collage, art object, installations, whatever I was doing. And then when I realized I wasn't just a regular gay guy, because I was never really attracted to gay guys. And so I didn't understand during all my life what was the thing with it. And then I realized I was trans. It was through art. And that changed my
Okay. So, the beginning of this month, March 5th, the U.S. Embassy upward the because there's 4 levels of whether or not a U.S. citizen should visit a country based on the danger, and they put it to the highest one for U.S. citizens on March 5th of this year, which is the same level as like Somalia and like places where they say if you go there you should write your will before you go to the country because they're probably going to get robbed and murdered and
Here, Costa Rica?
yeah, and Costa Rica now shares that same
Nice.
as Somalia. So like, so do you feel Costa Rica is dangerous for travelers or people being on the street at night? Do you see the cartels coming here like robbing citizens and stealing them and like are they gonna take us in the middle of the night and call our parents and be like, we have your kid, send us $1 million or we're gonna shoot him in the head? Like,
I mean, like, everything is possible in life.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell because, I mean, like, even though I'm in the streets most of the time at night,
yeah.
nothing happened. I mean, like, it's a pretty, like, soft city. I mean, like, I've been in Muslim countries
Yeah.
at 4 a.m. in the morning, and then you realize something's going on. Here, you walk at 4 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, and nothing happens. I mean, like, there's kids.
Why did you start your work with Sacred Indigenous Medicine? Listo. Todo esto empezó, digamos que el trabajo con las medicinas ancestrales empezó por la medicina de yagé o ayahuasca. Cuando la probé por primera vez, me mostró pues como mi labor que tenía con esta humanidad, y primero tuve que pasar por un proceso de limpieza, de curación para mí mismo, para poder brindar la medicina como tal. Tuve que ir a la selva a estar con los indígenas, los mayores, para que ellos me guiaran, y con la misma medicina ella me fue mostrando el camino, me fue abriendo, las puertas y también el conocimiento para poder ayudar a las personas, ¿sí? Apurar.
I've been drawing. My uncle, he was an architect and he has a lot of paintings that he made. He inspired me so much. And my mom always said like, hey, yeah, look at these paintings. It's nice, yeah. And she always support my drawings and stuff, and I like to draw some things for my mom and my grandma. And they loved it. It's always like being supported. Then my 16th year, something like that, when I was 17, I went out of my home. So, I don't know, I just wanted to be free, you know, like.
I had the opportunity to start in a tattoo studio that it was really good, and from there it was like they blow my mind. Like it was a completely really different from being on my home alone trying to fix what it's like what or what I have to do, what is the right way. Like, you know, I was on my own asking to Google how is the right way to do it. And then when I was almost at my first year trying, I can start on that shop, and there I start to work like.
I don't know, but I always liked like some kind of music different than the other people, you know. I always been attracted to something that is society forbidden, you know, like society forbidden. I don't know how to say it in English, but yeah. I don't know why, but I find it that something nice, you know, like.
What do you think the government could do to help people in your situation?
Okay, at this point, I don't know if they will be able to help people like us.
Yeah. Maybe like
They
maybe
could,
a social.
they could come up with projects to
Yeah.
educate,
Yeah.
and starting with kids,
Yeah.
not when they're 15,
Yeah.
when they're 4 or 5, because
Yeah.
we're thinking people
Yeah.
since we're 4 or 5. So then is when you have to educate, not to wait until curiosity send you to do stuff you shouldn't do because you were not properly educated. So really cool projects. I don't know, like I see governments like we're so in diapers regarding those topics.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they don't ask for help to countries that are really developed
Yeah.
on those topics to come up with really nice projects.
Yeah.
That's what I say the government could do. And if there's people already in risk, because for example, I'm gonna talk about me. I'm in risk. Why? Because I'm sick, I'm an addict, and even though if we have like programs and institutions taking care of addiction, for example, that's my thing. I would go. I would be assisted. I would get medication. I could be sent to rehab.
Yeah.
But after that, there's nothing.
You just go back to the streets.
Exactly.
seeing all you've seen in the world, being in your situation, why should people fucking care
About what?
about you, about your life, about making the world better for everybody? Why should people care? Why should people stop doing what they're doing, the grind, and like be interested in these issues?
Well, I don't have kids, and I don't think I'm gonna have kids. But you don't know. Well, being someone that it's parent or have the responsibility of having another human being, you don't know what is gonna happen with that person. So you have to have the skills and knowledge to then again to send them to live life instead of to have a bad experience of the process of dying
Yeah.
before it should happen.
Okay. Well,
That's what they would get. In the sidewalk, when you asked me, when I asked you for a lighter, I was deeply desperate to smoke. I was on my way to get more money, to get another coin, to go home and ask for money because my family it's so codependent, yeah, and they still help me a little bit. So I was on my way to just do something to use. And when you come up with this with a smile on your face, it wasn't hard for me to decide to do another thing, to do something important, because this is important. I mean, like, important things done comes out of a big building sometimes, or are not supported for millions of dollars. Important things come from heart.
Yeah.
Comes from, and from conscience.
Cool.